Hey guys, I'm back for another Wibble Wobble video. Not the most exciting one today. I won't be doing any gameplay or anything like that since the update is literally just this. So if you're like a player that has pretty much maxed out Crank and all the good yokai, this week is pretty much filler. However, this week is very important if you're like a newer player or you don't have much maxed out on your Crank or you're still missing certain legendaries or powerful yokai. You really need to play this week because this is pretty much like your 1 week to catch up to good players and get these good yokai. This is the Heartful and Charming 3 times drop rate week, and for temporarily there's 2 yokai that have been added. It's Kyryn and Blizzaria. Notably, Kyryn is really important as he is the best all attacker right now, even better than Komashura. So you really need to try to get him because he's always a limited yokai. So if you missed him this last time he was in a few weeks ago, you have another chance. And who knows when he's going to come back next. So yeah, this is 3,000 Y money only, and it says here that that you get a score bonus, but from what I've seen, 101 Leafy, I think he did a score attack run with a bunch of Charming and Heartful yokai, and they didn't get a boost, so I don't get it. Anyway, I'll do a few Cranks. I have most of the stuff maxed out, but I really want to get Jibanyan and Komasan S maxed out because I've had them in the Crank for ages. I have a list of all the stuff that's has a higher chance of appearing. So for Charming S ranks, there's Demona, Swelterrier, Jibanyan S, Komasan S, and the limited Blizzaria. And Heartful, it's just Peppillon and Kyryn, but you'll notice 2 of these yokai are needed for really important seals in the game, and these exports suck. Because Swelterrier you need for Komashura, and Swelterrier is pretty good in his own right. So if you could pull a lot of him this week, it'd be pretty good. Okay, here's Jibanyan S. I'm actually really close. I got Komasan S 3 times today out of my pink coin Gs. So I need 1 more Komasan S for that. I think I'll keep going until I at least get a Komasan S, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just sick of looking at exports. It's just such a waste. Well, I'll take the Soul Secrets. I used a ton of them on Wicked Beard. And Peppillon, well, they unlock Elder Bloom, so that he's pretty much a staple yokai on every team, especially for score attack. And to give Unity to Kyryn. So, yeah. Well, there's Blizzaria, so I don't really want to max out Blizzaria, to be honest. She's not that great. She's just a Wibble popper. So, she's not, I really need to max her out, and she's not going to be in the Crank forever either, so it's not like she's as useful to max out as Jibanyan or Komasan. Please be Komasan. Ugh. Where's the Charming and Heartfuls? Well, I'm not going to get any Heartfuls because I already maxed out Peppillon and Kyryn. I spent my Soul Secrets on Kyryn. I don't regret it one bit. We take those. I'm probably one of the few, I don't know, players that have been playing for ages that still don't have Demontia maxed, or the people that play this game a ton. Well, okay, I'm gonna stop cranking now because, well, we maxed out Komasan S. That he's been in the Crank guy for since May or something like that, and he's finally gone. What a milestone. Well, I guess I'll just go over the yokai a bit more in detail. So, where do I begin? Where are they? Charming, Jibanyan S. Just a ball popper randomly. alright. I mean, at the start of the game, he's really good. Because, I don't know, ball poppers, not ball poppers, Wibble poppers, they seem to be, like, pretty good at the beginning, but they kind of taper off as you go along. Whereas, like, direct attackers, they start off really weak, but they become really strong. So, like, at the beginning of the game, your best bet is random Wibble poppers. Next, we've got Swelterrier. Again, like I said, he's not really that great if you're like a newbie and you don't have that many of his ultimates. Like, if you don't crank him enough, he's not that great. But with Unity, with like Komajira S, he's stronger than Komashura, so he's still pretty good. Next is Blazaria. She's just another Wibble popper. Pretty much like Jibanyan S. Oh, it's okay, but Komasan S, really nothing to write home about. Just ball poppers are like the worst poppers. Can you not? Thank you. So what was I saying? Yeah, ball poppers kind of suck. I mean, I guess if it's the only S rank you have, go for it, but he's not that great. Kyryn, super good, gets the Model 0 bonus, so if you have the Model 0, definitely use Kyryn. Like, he pretty much has the same stats as Swelterrier before the watch, but then the watch and Unity with Elder Bloom makes him really strong. Peppillon, did I go past Peppillon? Just a healer, not good at all, but it's just good because it unlocks Elder Bloom, which is the score booster, the best score booster in the entire game. You pretty much a necessity for any score attack run. Well, if you want to get like high up in the leaderboard anyway. And lastly, not boosted by the rates or anything, but just Komashura you get from the Swelterrier unlock pretty much. It's not as great as it used to be now that Kyryn is out, but still one of the best all attackers in the entire game. Probably, I don't know if it's worth using or Soul Secrets on. Still, like, Kyryn's probably a better choice. I don't know. But, I mean, you could pull some Kyryns this week if you get lucky. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Other than the really disappointing score attack, because they teased us with Buster's bosses by adding the slots in the medallion, and they had Red J or Rubius J last week, so people were hoping we'd get a cool new Buster's boss this weekend and SS rank to go along with it, but no, they pulled the filler on us. It's just Dark QB and purple coins. Why, I don't know why it's purple coins, since Dark QB is shady and purple coins is for eerie, so I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, pretty much just a dead week for some of us, but really good week for people that are behind, I guess. Just keep on going and you'll eventually have a team like the one I'm using right now. So yeah, see you then whenever they actually add a substantial update, so hopefully next week, so bye. Real quick, I forgot Demona on the list of charming yokai when I was going through them. She rearranges the Wibble Wobbles pretty much, and she's the best one at it, so yeah, she's okay, but not that great. Okay, bye.